Hey y'all, my name is Anthony Parker and welcome to the second season of The Lion's Den presented by Monarch Media. As you all know, COVID brought us to an early end last spring, second semester, which is why it's been so long since a new show. However, we've come back committed to present you with some new episodes this year. Now let's get this party started. Now, before we get started with our futures, I need to make a few school announcements. First off, today is the last day to sign up for the Grand March. There is a $10 fee unless you are a senior. So get that paid so you can wear your $300 dresses and tuxes. Secondly, if anyone is interested in translating for the parent-teacher conferences at 20th Street Elementary, please sign up in the office. There will be 2 days of conferences on this Monday and Tuesday, the 22nd and the 23rd. This will also count as community service hours for anyone who needs them. Also, any girls who are going out for soccer must have our school filled out online and an up-to-date physical done. Girls, you also need to max out in the weight room, and all of this needs to be done by this coming Monday, the 22nd. Otherwise, y'all are gonna be warming the bench in practice and in games. And lastly, the end of third quarter is today. And as before, parent-teacher conferences will be this coming Monday and Tuesday. I repeat, third quarter ends today, so make sure you are satisfied with your grades so you can end this year smoothly. And yes, this also means get all that late work in so you don't enroll into this year's summer school. I anticipate most of you want to have a summer break so you can feed your phone and Netflix addictions. Speaking of Netflix, our first feature up is going to embrace some of the most popular and favored shows on Netflix. Now I'll leave you all with Olivia for a bit.
I'm here today to give you a rating of the top 10.
Actually, scratch that. We're gonna do top 3 with 2 of my personal favorites at the end.
Movies on Netflix right now. I kid you not, you guys. This first one is so good. It's called Firefly Lane, and it's about these 2 ladies who are like walking their way through life. It's so good, and there's so much drama. It's so juicy. Like, I love it. I would probably 9 out of 10 recommend this. You have to go watch it. Okay, so for number 2, we have The Sinner. Now, this is like a crime show about this detective who goes to his hometown and finds out that this 11-year-old boy has been murdered. And it has 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I honestly think it'd probably be a really good show to watch. It sounds really intriguing. I was so excited when I saw Icarly put on Netflix. Although, I am going to knock a point off because they're only the first 2 seasons. I love this show. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 just because they only put the first 2 seasons on there. But now for like the last 2, I'm going to do my favorite ones, like my recommendations. And the first one is called All the Bright Places. This, like, grab a box of tissues, please, if you're going to watch this. It's about, like, this girl whose sister passes away, and she's just trying to, like, navigate her way through life again. I would, like, actually 10 out of 10 recommend this movie. I absolutely love it. My final recommendation is called Dead to Me. It's about this woman, and her husband dies in a hit-and-run car crash. And she is, like, desperately trying to figure out who did this. It's just, like, it's ups and downs. And I am telling you, there are so many plot twists. 10 out of 10 for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys tune in.
Hey, y'all, it's Nakia. I know y'all was getting tired of Anthony, but anyways, can I just give us some shameless self-promotion? First of all, make sure you follow Monarch Media and Twitter on Instagram @_Monarch Media _. We're also trying to start some more TikToks, so you can follow us at the same handle. We also have a lot of podcasts that have been recorded and are being edited at this moment. Search Monarch Minutes on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Be sure to subscribe, rate, and review. We still have the 12 days of podcasts from last semester's classes on our feed for your listening pleasure. Due to our snow days, our live content has been slow, but we are picking up the pace. And on to our next feature. Jaden and Anthony will be giving you a quick rundown on the Monarch boys basketball 2020 to 2021 basketball season this year.
The Lady Monarchs finished with a very good season, 18-5. Their highest average scorers were Paige Anderson scoring 17 points per game, Hannah Neiman with 16 points, and Ellie Magnuson with 10 points. They came up short their last sub-state game to make it to Wells Fargo Arena. Score was 43-52. Monarchs were short. And we're hoping that next year they have the same amount of success and grow. Speaking next is head coach Adam Mish.
Good year. The girls ended up 18-5, finished second place in the Hawkeye 10, made it to the game to get to state. Fell a little bit short in that one. But like I said, definitely a great season, improved from last year, 12-10 to 18-5. So great year by the girls.
And then how do you think next season's going to look like?
It'll be different. We had 6 really good seniors. They contributed a lot. And, like I said, we'll have to replace them. But, just kind of hope the underclassmen get that experience at the JV level or even at the varsity level. And, hope that carries over into next year.
The Denison-Slushway men's basketball team finished the season at 7-15. The head leaders were Braden Hyden, a senior, 15.7 points per game, and another senior, Evan Terrain, with 8.2 points per game. They just finished their last game against Sergeant Bluff.
But, just didn't play well enough in our last game to be able to survive and advance when you get in the postseason against Sergeant Bluff. Give them a lot of credit, but give our seniors a lot of credit for maybe when things weren't going well for us this season, of allowing us to regroup and giving good effort there in practice, and then being able to have that focus and attention to detail on the court there. They're going to remember what your record was, but they're going to remember the product you put on the floor, and I think something those guys can be proud of. We're going to miss those 5 seniors, but they've given a path for our younger kids to understand what it's going to take for them to be successful at the varsity level.
Hey, I have no clue what happened there. Sorry for all that inconvenience. I have no clue how Nakia got on there. But anyways, congratulations to the basketball team on a successful year. And thank you, Jaden, for that recap. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. We will be back at least once per week with an episode of The Lion's Den. Be a friend and tell a friend. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I'll see y'all next time. And make sure to get all that late work in.